Welcome to Dax's Wasteland Workshop. You are looking at the 1/24 scale diorama of my Wasteland auto shop. This video, I will be focusing on the figures. These are 4 of the figures from Master Box Limited. They are 1/24 scale and they fit perfectly in the world I'm building. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I painted Valerie. It's not very often that I build figures, and the figures I normally make have been robots, androids. So I got 2 human figures, and I ordered some play markers from AK Interactive. It comes with a few different skin tones, and I thought we'd give them a try. It was a good price for the amount of markers I'm getting. I probably won't use 2 of them, but for flesh tones, not a bad price. I've never used these before, but we're going to see how they work. I'm going to start with this dark skin, and then maybe go over the top of this with a little bit lighter. Of course, this might work. This might be a good color. So I believe you take this cap off. There's a button. And you push the button to release the paint. And I got a little too impatient. Pushed the button a bit too much there. So I'll just use up this excess that I've spilled. This figure is part of a collection from Master Box Limited, a 1/24 scale figures that they have for the Edge of the Universe, and they appear to be a post-apocalyptic characters. Really happy with my purchase on these. These figures are just 2 of the mechanics for my auto shop diorama that I'm working on for my YouTube channel, Dax's Wasteland Workshop. I've got a total of 4 human figures and 4 androids. And hopefully I can find jobs for all these figures in the auto shop. Much of this video will be played in fast speed, so you don't have to sit through it all. I did want to show the complete painting. Overall, I'm very happy with the AK Interactive pens. They cover very well. They do take about 2 coats, but I'm happy with them. And the fine point is really nice to get in the tight areas. I'd say these brushes are these pens are great for convenience. If you're like me and you don't do a whole lot of figures, it's nice to have the paint all in one little container. You can just grab and paint some flesh tones. I'll be using Vallejo Model Air mahogany to paint the leather for a brownish red look. I've decided to give each of the figures an alias, and I will take that alias and spray it on the walls of the diorama in graffiti. And I've given her the alias Torchy because I don't know what this thing is on her back. It's a backpack connected to a pistol, and in the other hand, she's got a spun. I have no idea what it is, but I've decided it's a mini flamethrower with a pistol grip. And so she has the alias Torchy. After painting the leather, I decided her skin tone was a little flat. So I've gone back in with the lighter skin tone and hit the highlights. I'll be using Gallery's zirconium black paint pen to paint the backpack, the hose, and the pistol. This is a metallic black. These models, these figures are of such good quality. I had some racing figures I'd gotten. They were Fujimi, and the figures look terrible, I'll be honest. These figures have really good detail. The faces actually look human. The Fujimi ones, they looked like mutants. I felt that her leather needed to be a little more red tinted, so I'm painting some thinned down mahogany mixed with red and just trying to get it on the high areas. This is a red copper by Gallery. These pens, I've used them a little bit. They seem pretty good. I can get some pretty detailed work out of them. I mean, the tips are very fine for me. Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'd say that looks fantastic. Yeah, I'm sold. These are great. These cover, I mean, it's covering a dark brown. It's covering it fairly well. That's awesome. I'm just hitting the edge on this. There's not really a defined edge, but look at that. That little detail. That's crazy. I think I found a new passion. Painting figures. This is fun. I've seen some of the guys do the Warhammer figures, and they get so creative with their colors and the different types of paints they use. And we'll paint the steel-toed rollerblades copper as well. Actually, they'd be copper-toed. I'm going to use a stiff bristle brush to dry brush on some of AK Interactive's True Metal Steel Color. And this is a wax that you put on, you dry brush it on. And I'm going to do it over all the parts that are black. It'll make the edges appear as if they've been worn. And we'll do the same on the little pistol in her hand. I use this stuff often. It just brings out the highlights, especially when you paint it over black. Make the edges of the sponge dirty. And I'm going to dry brush some light gray on her hair for some highlights. And she's almost done. I like the look of the bronze metallic bits. It really adds a steampunk look to it. And final step is I will put on a wash, a dark wash, to accentuate the shadows. Use a Q-tip with mineral spirits to soak up some of the excess wash. And this final step of adding the wash really adds a lot of shadow, and it brings out the highlighted edges, and very necessary. And there she is. Valerie's done. And this was a new experience for me to paint a figure, and I really enjoyed it. If you enjoy this type of content, please click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I answer all comments. I thank you for your time and have a wonderful day. You're still here, as I knew you would be, because you're a fan. And with that, I'd like to tell you I've just been accepted into the YouTube creator program, and they've allowed me to start a YouTube channel membership. And if you're interested, please don't feel obligated. If you're interested in supporting the channel, click the join button below and check it out. I'll have a couple of different tiers. And again, no obligation, but it will really support the channel, and I would appreciate it. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.